Now, I don't know, let's find out. Are we here? What the hell? It's a big old black screen. Why am I not here? Why am I not appearing? Alright, says that I'm back into live mode. It says I'm back into live mode, but I am not appearing somehow. That is interesting. That is very interesting. 1 second, let me, Huh. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, I hear an egg, but I don't see an egg. I don't see an egg either, which makes me concerned. Makes me rather concerned. Is it because this? Do I need to start running this thingy? 1 second. If I run this thingy... What the hell? What was that sound for, computer? So it wasn't an auto update. It was one of those, like, you know, a screen showed up that just said, hey, something's wrong, restarting. And I'm like, that's concerning. And then it restarted. So, lucky for me, I have a pretty good little bit of, like, hardware to the point where it's like, hey, we can at least get that, you know, back up and running relatively quickly. But I still see no me. Why is that? Yeah, I don't like them ones. Nope, me either. Because it's rather concerning. Makes me wonder if you want to know what I bet it is? I think my CPU might be starting to not be... That camera works. Why does my camera not work? Huh. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let me find deactivate. Activate. That is different. And there we are. And I think it should be fixing the green and, like, balancing. There it goes. All right, that was weird. That was weird. But we live. But we live. Don't like weird, yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to sit in the cat bed for stream, yeah. I mean, but that's Esper's spot. I can't steal her spot. That's her spot. And look, the game just, you know, pops right back up and everybody's happy. All right, well, that was a weird. That was a strange. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, almost exactly like 2 hours into the gameplay, and suddenly something broke. I really hope it's not my CPU going out, because I can't afford to replace that right now. I can't afford to replace the CPU. So, here's the problem. Here's the problem. That's 2 hours of me doing stuff gone. Because the PC decided to restart itself. So everything I went and collected... Well, I didn't have a reason to save. It doesn't autosave. I didn't have a reason to save because the computer was just like, and die. So I'm like, okay. That's 2 hours of stuff just suddenly disappeared. Now you remember where to get stuff. I mean, fair point. Fair point. I know where I can go to just suddenly grab a bunch of stuff. I need to go north first. I guess we all get to replay the last 2 hours and find out what happens. Oh, by the way, I also did I don't know if anybody can tell or not on the OBS. Oh, I wonder if that system's saved or not. 1 second. If I go to here, it might look a little weird. Give me a second. Configure. Boop, 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 boop. Here. There. So, remember how it used to, like, transparent out the shadows and whatnot? It doesn't do that anymore. I messed around a whole bunch with some of the lighting and some of the camera settings to try and remove a lot of that. Yep, my grow plant is gone, my shelf is gone, my storage is gone. Joy. I should keep one of these. Let's steal. Let's just rebuild this right away. No, give me my thermos back. I want the thermos. Put all that away. Put this away. Nope, not that. I'm gonna have to go get lithium again? Gotta get the rebreather. That was kind of important. Yeah, we gotta go get that again.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I need to make a compass. God damn it. I don't remember anywhere I'm going. I gotta remake my own compass. While it's nighttime, let's hunt some water fish and make a bunch of water, shall I? Get back here, you... The elusive water fish, apparently. If I'm remembering right, I need a wiring kit and
Welcome aboard,
something else to make the dumb compass. Where was it? Where was it? I'm gonna have to go back to... There it is. Yeah, I need a wiring kit and some copper wire. Now, copper wire, I think I can get away with pretty quickly. It's just this. Copper wiring, however, I'm gonna need to go get silver again. Luckily, I know where silver is. Silver is really, really quick. I say really quick. It's actually not, but that's beside the point. It's back over where we were looking, so maybe I go get silver, get the rebreather blueprint. Maybe we do that first. Back off the island and deep in the gorges where you heard the Morse code beeping. Yep. So, my thought is this. If I go back to... Let's go back to the island. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out here. If I go back to the island first, we can go get a whole bunch of that gold, which we will definitely need later. On our way back, because it was on our way back from there, we were at the gorges, and we basically just went down, and we found that spot. Then we'll grab the rebreather. Before we do, so island first, get a bunch of gold. Buy the thermal things, get a bunch of silver. Find the gorges, and then go towards the pod, and then down. Find the rebreather, and then I will go north and find, because I went to a base in the north, and we found like 2 instances of like the prawn suit and a whole bunch of stuff there where I was like, this is great. We also found 2 cat pictures, which we do need to replace because, you know, pictures of cat we need to have posted up in our base and everything. Like, see, there's a possible silver right there. 1 silver. Titanium, I'll take everything. Because, you know, reasons. But anyway. But having like, you know, 10 gold in our inventory just waiting back at home will be super useful. Luckily, we know where to go to get to that. It was literally like just over here, down there, backing around. We'll be fast, we'll be quick, it'll be glorious. Has anybody seen Ilsitor recently? We haven't seen him in a couple of days. That's concerning. I will also steal a couple of the sulfur while we're here. He had a long weekend. Was going somewhere this weekend, wasn't he? I remember well, because he's on the fall break. I don't remember if he was going somewhere or not. I don't know if he and BP were going somewhere. It wouldn't surprise me if that were the case. But we've seen BP around and not Ilsitor, you know what I mean? Like last couple of times, we've seen a BP but no Ilsitor. I would assume if something were wrong, we'd know, but, you know. We just have not seen. Alright, that's 8 gold I have suddenly found. Okay. Are these all cooked? Yes, they are. Fantastic. Eat one. Eat one of those. Huh. Oh, that Ilsitor. I was thinking Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Yep. Everybody thinks that. Poor Ilsitor. But that's Isildur. That's a little bit different. Not much different, but enough. Then Squidward was here earlier, but he's at work. We all know how distracted he gets. And he's, you know, I don't think Squidward much cares for the Subnautica. He's like, yeah, that's a game. So we understand. But he dropped by and said hello. Zariah can't do the motion game, so we get that. This is one of those games, it's very, very selective with its people of like, hey, this is gonna appeal to This one, and this one. I am not one of the appealants. In fact, I am one of the scareds. How much space do I have? I have space for 5 silver if I can find it. Okay. Oh, I need lithium, though, too. Okay, we're going to try to find some lithium. Well, I don't need lithium before diamond. I just happen to find lithium before diamond, so... So, alright, so we were heading back, and we were like, oh, but what if I just go, you know, down, like, wasn't right here, but... Was it just over here? Lobster thing! It wasn't by the lobster thing, if I remember. Okay, it was right around here. We went down, and we were like, well, what if we go this way? This looks familiar. There it is. Okay.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, what the hell was that sound? Oh, I forgot to go get silver.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I forgot to go get some more silver. We need more silver. But we got the rebreather quick. So that's, you know, that was fast. That's fine. Maybe while I'm looking for silver, we can look for lithium as well. This is one of my favorite game series, so I always like to watch it be played. Kinda wish Markiplier continued with his playthrough. Did he not? Why did he not continue with his playthrough? Is he scared like I am? Is that a lithium right there? I think that's a lithium right there. That's a lithium. That's another lithium. And there's another one. Woo! Ah, get it! My poor heart. Oh. That was awful. I don't know. He did like 6 episodes, but yeah, never came back to it. He also has thalassophobia. Yeah. Fuck off! And there's another one. Leave me alone. Oh, there's another lithium right there. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna go grab it. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna eat a fish and get back in my truck. God damn it. Oh. Like, just... How many silver do I have? I have 3 silver. Okay. 3 silver, 4 lithium. We're leaving. There's another potential silver right there. It's titanium. Fuck. Okay. 4 silver, 4 lithium. We have the rebreather thing. Let's reconvene back at the pod, shall we? Go back to the pod. You handled all smooth like. I don't know how smooth I was with it, but... Also, we didn't hear the Morse code that time. We didn't hear the Morse code when I grabbed the rebreather. And save, and save, and save the video game. We have a bunch of gold, some silver, some whatever. But yeah, I didn't hear the Morse code that time. Should I go back to that spot and, like, linger around and try to get the Morse code to happen again? I probably should, because that's kind of... Sounds like it might be a big deal of a thing. Sip some water. But I do want my compass. Compass is useful. The compass was very useful for me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's start. So I need 2 wiring kits. I can make 2 wiring kits. Perfect. I can make a compass. Fiber mesh, silicone rubber. Now to get those things should be, I believe, relatively easy. At least I think that's easy stuff to do. Need to go catch me a couple of fish real fast. Catch a couple of fish. How many regular fish did I grab? 2? 2 regular fish. Okay, I need 1 more regular fish. 1 more regular fish. You're the one. You're the chosen one. Come here. Very easy for 2 of them. Like, very, very easy. Wait, what's very easy? I lost track of what I was talking about.
Oxygen.
I forgot what I was talking about. The 2 items you need. Yes. Yes. Right, because it's just the mesh and rubber. Mesh and rubber are really easy, because that I should just be able to actually use the stuff I have right outside my door, in fact. If I'm remembering right. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I've got all of that right outside, in fact. Very simple indeed. Bingo. There's a reason I planted those out there. There's a reason. I need one of these. And one of these. And one of these.
The rebreather facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Breathe the freedom. Breathe the freedom. What the hell did I say? All right. Store some more water. Keep some more of these things. These can go in there for right now. It's not where I want them to be full-time, but it's where they'll be later, for now. Before I forget about it, I want to go back to the rebreather, to where we found the rebreather. Try to get that Morse code to start tripping, so that way I can be like, hey, let's remember this, right? Like, now that we have the rebreather, life should also be a little bit easier. Let's also unpin that. Bonk. And now, we should be able to go down into this area where they're like, oh, there's diamond down there, you just gotta go deeper. But now that we have the rebreather, we should be able to, you know, find that. Okay, it was right here. And then we went down. Bonk. And right over here. Okay. Save. The video game has been saved. I mean, we're in a slightly precarious place, but we're fine. This is where they say you find diamond.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
The hell's that? Oh, you're right there.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Nope. All right, fine. Where the hell is my... Where's my truck?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Where is my... Where did my sea truck go?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
So about that, Egg.
remaining.
Did it sink a little bit and start taking like a ton of damage? Did it start sinking in the pressure-y spot and start being like, well, I guess I'll die? Yep. Ah. Fuckberries. All right. Well then, in that case, we'll rebuild it. Well, guess I'm rebuilding the truck. You should probably use that save. You haven't lost anything. You know what? You're right. You're right. We have everything up until about that save spot. All I gotta do is just go... You know what? You know what? We'll just leave this spot. We don't need to go back there right this instance. Right? Not right this instance. Though I can't make this thing go deeper without the frickin' diamond. I don't know. Struggle, blessing. Struggling. Can't do it without diamond. Can't find diamond without it. And I'm like, I think story will get you there too. So, go back to the vents and the gorges. You have had more of those to look through. It's true. We do need to go north first, though. So, okay, we have an empty inventory. We have our rebreather. I need to go north real fast. Because we found a base there and got a whole bunch of stuff, like the water, filtration system. We found the... we found some other stuff, alright? We found some stuff. We found lots of scannable things. And the cat pictures. We need the cat pictures back. Press F8 to report bugs and feedback. Your game made my PC crash. How's that for feedback? I don't know if it was the game's fault, but you know what I mean. I'm over here just like, look, everything was great until suddenly it wasn't. Bonk. You thinking of the area that I'm thinking? Maybe. Oh. Alright, here's where I went before. I came here at, like, you know, the beginning of the Stram. Because I was like, I've never been this way. And so I found this basey thing. Maybe? Been a while. Been a while. Something, yeah. But we came here. Why don't I just take this rebreather? Huh? Why don't I just take that thing's rebreather? It clearly has one. Now, I wish this got me the prawn suit. Life would be grand if it was just like, yeah, prawn suit now. Like, sweet. The large room fragment. You know what? Let's be inside for that. Let me scan this one. This one's faster. Now let's scan the large room, because I would love a giant room. I would love a giant room to put all my stuff into. Maybe a couple of them, in fact. Oh, there's loads to explore up here. But, like, there was... So I came here first. There was, like, water filtration system. There was another thing, and I can't remember what it was. But there was, like, tons of PDA stuff.
Was she right? Could there be architects living on this planet?
There was a cat picture.
Terra really messed up if they got that one wrong.
Oh, and we didn't say the thing. Aww. She called him a couch walrus. And I was like, I'm using that. I'm stealing that and using that one day. Use this as a flashlight. Can't go that way. At least I don't think I can go that way. But then we also came over here and stole some of this stuff. Because the indoor grow bed we had, we grew some trees. And everything. Grew some trees, so that way we had replenishable food back at the base. In fact, steal a couple more, just to eat. So I believe they gave me a little bit of water, too. I believe. The power cell charger fragment, that was a big deal. Because I'll want that later. The bulkhead door is also important. Window is apparently important. The picture is different than it was before. Scan the single bed.
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
Then we get the picture of her and the cat. So we're gonna put that on our shelf when we get home. What a boring view. Man, can't wait to open my windows and see snow and a rock. Just snow. What's the point of the window then? At that point, why window? You know what I mean? Get the dome. Dome. Let's see. If I go... Oop, back to this one. Daylight? Sure. You know what? All right. I can concede that point. One more PDF. And then there was that tunnel. Was there anything to scan in that tunnel? I don't recall. I don't think there was anything that I could scan that way. Let me go back and just make absolutely sure. There was like, you know, this way was lore stuff. Be like, all right, that's definitely story business that I will get to later. But I can't remember if there was scannables. far I haven't run into anything scannable. You're not scannable for some ungodly reason. Not scannable, not scannable. This was scannable. I think this was like the only scannable thing, in fact. Now that I'm remembering. Now that I'm thinking back on it, I think the stalagmite's the only scannable thing in here. Yep. It certainly seems to be the case. Well, that's lame. Alright, ran all this way for nothing. Well, maybe not nothing. I got the ice stalagmite. This area will be important later, I have no doubt. I'm sure this will be important another time. Did you try interacting with the door before? I tried going through it and playing with it, yeah, but it didn't work. Like, it's just the little force field or whatever. I tried going through, it didn't work. And nothing I press on will do anything. So, we can check it. Where else are the Peeping Toms going to go? Think of them, Egg. Think of them. You know what? You're right. I didn't think about them and their problems. That's such a first world problem. Be like, oh man, nobody builds windows anymore. Yeah, I came here and I tried to, you know, it won't let me through. The real shame. I don't believe there's anything out here that I can, you know, play with to make it happen. Such a first world problem, though, you know? Like, who thinks about them? Won't someone please think of the perverts? Someone out there does. Someone out there thinks about them. Otherwise, the internet would be a very boring place, let's be honest. The internet would be a very boring place if not for the perverts. And I don't believe there's anything up here that's scannable, was there? It's like a forklift and all that, but I can't scan the forklift. I'm not allowed to do that. No. I don't think they ever sent it through this door. Right, yep. Now I'm remembering. Now you need to do the Morse code thingy first. Aw, man. Typical. Yep, then we're right back to here. There's nothing else really scannable here, so... So now I go back to the truck. We go back to the truck. We go back to the base. Build my indoor plant thingy. Plant my things. And then we'll figure it out from there. We'll figure it out from there. And save. Base, save, do the stuff. Sam's log, exile. One of these days, I'll sit through and listen to those. But I kind of want to actually go through them at a time when it's like, no, I will actually have the time to listen to them, not just playing in the background while I'm running away, screaming for my life. You know what I mean? Do you think any new player ever just downloaded this game not really seeing anything about it? And just, instead of going in the correct direction, just was like, I'm gonna go that way, and just kept going until something decided to eat them? Do you think anybody quit because of that? I bet it's happened at least once. It's had to have, right? It's almost had to have happened at least once.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, I'm trying to remember, because I'm fairly certain, that I have seen the little penguins before. The little, you know, the remote control thing or whatever, or like, or have we only just seen them? I think I've seen the penguins, but I don't think I've seen the robot version. It would be in my blueprints, right? I would assume it would be in my blueprints. So close to bronze suit. Yeah, see? So I need plasteel and enamel glass. And if I'm remembering right, enamel glass is diamond. So I need 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds. Nope. 3 diamonds. Because I need the modification station. So I need the modification station, which is 1 diamond. Then I need 2 diamonds to make the what's it. It's not in my whatever. It's not in my whatever. Damn it. You haven't got the penguin bot, as you need to do something else to go to another place. Aw, man. I have to do so much. Don't pin the snowman. Save the video game. Oh, right. I need to build my shelf. Stop. Stop. There. Just like we had before. What was number 4 again? That thing. Oh, look at him. He's such a cute kitty. He's such a big kitty. Such a big kitty. Huh. Save the video game again. Because why not? Drink some water. Because I can. Steal some of those. All right. And now, let me drop this ion cube. I don't need the ion cube with me. There's no room in here. Well, I guess it's going in there then. One day I'll have a huge room and I'll have plenty of shelves and space and storage for all of the things. All right, and now we go look for diamond again. Shut up, you big fish. Leave me alone. Why are there so many goddamn big fish? Go away! We save right here. Now, which way did I go? Down this way. That's diamond! That's diamond! One. One. And then the gel sacks. The gel sacks I believe I can grow. One, two, three! 3 diamond!
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, I need to find another plant, like, now. Sea truck fabricator module fragment. Scan this quickly.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm going up. I'm going up. I'm going up. I'm going up. There was one right there.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
The truck is right there. I can get to the truck. I can get to the truck. The truck will be safe in the truck. No, not that. Get out of that. Get out of that too. Get in the truck. Oh. Bonk. Save the game. Whew. I was making a shake. Did he get diamond? I got like 7 of them, I think. I got many. 7. 7, in fact. Woo! And now we're running away, scared. We also saw storage. We found storage module for the truck and some other stuff. I mean, I found some scannables. I don't know if those are like, you know, completed or not. I'll find out. I'll find out in a minute. There was like a storage module for the truck. There was a... Oh, I need this grow bed. This grow bed is going to be where I grow them. And if I'm remembering right, you... Wunderbar. Alright, wunderbar. We'll deal with those later.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And now, I should be able to build one of these things. Need a computer chip and titanium. Table coral. Table coral. He's remembering more often than ever. Let's make the copper wire. I have the gold, and now I need the table coral. Okay. Luckily, I know where to get that. It's basically where I just was. Bonk. Bonk. I should get out and fix this thing before I go any further. Fix up our truck. And there's 3 right there. Is it telling me I can scan that? I haven't scanned it. Ow. I've gotten it before. Whatever. My silver. And then make the computer chip, make the mod thingy, and start doing stuff. Yes. This is a good plan. Oh, this game scares me. What's our power at? Still 500 to 500? Fantastic. Make the computer chip. Make the modification station. Make one of those, because I can. Now wait just a second. Okay, so there are more things down there that I need to get. Okay, cool. Or find. There's more stuff I gotta find. Vehicle upgrades. Do I make that here? What the hell? Yes. Luckily, I've got that stuff. Then I need this and lead? Lead. I need that. And then we can go deeper. We can go deeper with the truck. It'll be great. What up, Night Mod? Hydrate. Ugh. My mod, how goes your day? Everything's coming up a Millhouse. Let's put some of this stuff away. Drink some stuff. You have a thermal knife? Yes. Alright, go out here. Then, I believe it's, 300 meters! How deep did I just go? How deep did I go just a little bit ago? Like, can I take this down into that space now? For, like, added protection? Really wish those things would screw right the hell off. It was around 250 to 300. Alright. So I can bring this down closer at least. Alright, there's the beepy thing. Or the blinky thing. Can I navigate this down there without running it? Diamond. Diamond. Just right there. Oh, you're new! Oh, I've never seen you before! Oh, I hate it! You're the thing that was screeching at me. Oh, there's another one!
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
But you'll notice there's a thing right down there. Now, is that one I've already scanned? I don't know. Nope, nope, I'm getting it. 2 of 3. Okay, okay. Oh, wait, it might have been. It might have been the thing that I scanned earlier, but it let me scan again, which is fine by me. Might as well grab some of these. Ooh, oh, you're right there. Oh, boy.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
No, no. Fuck off. I don't like them.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Why do they have to be so loud? They're loud and scary. This should be 3 of 3.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Bonk. Running into everything. Where is the... This one. Sea Truck Fabricator Module. Detachable Sea Truck Module for fabricating tools and equipment. Storage Module. This place scares me. Oof, you awful thing. I'm just under the assumption that that thing is bad and dangerous for me. It's got teeth. It's got teeth. It's bad. It's a bad thing. It's a dangerous thing. It's a bad thing. It's got teeth. His friend, go hug. Nope, nope. I've, you know, been tricked with that before. Been tricked with that one before in the past. Whew. Alright, now, we still haven't found the Morse Cody thingy. I wonder if I gotta listen to some PDFs to find that. These are all new things, aren't they? Oh my god. Exploitable. Let's clear some of this stuff out of my, you know, looking at. No, let's do this inside. Let's do this inside. It's the distress signal on your HUD. Oh yeah, that thing. You know what? I completely forgot about that thing. Completely forgot about looking for that. In fact, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna first undo those things. I need ruby. Where, and whatever I need for the synthetic whatevers. Which is ruby. Great. I feel like I'm gonna be down in that area a lot more. I feel like I'm gonna need to be down there more.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I can't make those things go away.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help?
This is me,
Doesn't sound
right?
human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera,
Sure.
it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out. I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
I mean, I've survived a pretty decent chunk of time, and I had a lot of stuff, but I still died here, so...
Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby. If I didn't know better, I'd say they're after my supplies.
Shocker. And your saves. Saves.
I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but geez, it's practically off the map. Who names an inhabitable place Outpost Zero? Sounds like a prison. Most people would jump at the opportunity to get paid and sit and do nothing. Not Sam. She was always ready to work, and always looking to make things better.
Okay.
I can't believe Altera cut her down while she was just getting started. And they have the nerve to call her negligent? I think they drove her to an extreme. What did they want Sam to do out there? Fix faulty wiring kits and, I don't know, write poetry to pass the time?
Maybe.
Nothing wrong with poetry, but they hired her to do what she was best at. Build robots. She must have been miserable out here.
They had really good VA for this. She's a good voice actor. There's a couple moments where I'm listening to it and I'm like, I would have probably made them take this line again. Like, it doesn't sound natural, right? It sounds like...
I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but geez.
Like, this is good.
Practically off the map. Who names an inhabitable place Outpost Zero? Sounds like a prison.
That's a line. That's the weird line where it's like, okay, you added that for like flavor, but that doesn't come off as natural to me. Everything else, came off pretty good. But there's like a couple little moments where it's like, take that line again, more natural. More natural, please.
In goes a battery and titanium, out comes a scanner. Every
So.
xenobiologist's
Some of it
favorite
is writing
tool.
too, yeah.
This planet
And
has some fascinating flora and fauna.
like I
can't
don't blame
wait
the
to
voice
learn about
actor
them.
for it. I blame the
This
script,
will also give
right?
me access to a
It's
greater tool set.
like
I'm
Star
assuming
Wars
Altera left
Episode
behind
1.
tech that
I don't
scan
blame
for
the kid they
blueprints.
got to
That
play,
should make surviving and exploring
the-
out here a bit easier.
Anakin
Poor Sam.
Skywalker. I blame the
haven't
writers who are
forgotten
like,
I'm here for you,
you guys
but it
don't know
can't
how
hurt
to
do
write for a
little research
child.
on the side, right? I know
You
you'd have done the same.
wrote
We'll
really
find out what
bad
happened.
dialogue for a
I
kid.
promise.
It's like same thing here. It's like, okay, you're trying to write a smart person who's like intuitive and is an explorer. Couple lines are a little clunky, but you're doing fine. All the same. It's like, save the video game. We're learning to just save often. Yeah. How does child talk? No idea. Yep. I mean, the sad reality is there are writers out there who want to make their child characters be like really intuitive and smarter than they really are, and it's like, look, even the smartest and brightest of kids are still children. And while I'm not saying they're dumb as rocks, hear me out when I say that, their communications are very specific. This just provides food, huh? No water? Exactly. Yeah. It's like I think they try to overwrite for a child. And like, sure, you can make a kid smarter than a usual child. But that doesn't mean they are on suddenly like adult levels. Like, those, hold on, I'm going to pause for this because I don't want to just sit here and burn food. Like those dumb Facebook posts where mothers will be like, my child said this super insightful thing, and it's like, shut the fuck up, Karen. No, they didn't. You did. It's fine. Like, kids are snarky, and they're very to the point. That's what they do. They give the child more experience than what a child would actually have. Exactly. Like, you know, hanging out with, and especially at young ages, they'll be like, oh, a 6-year-old said this, and it's like, you know, look, when I sat down and talked to, the last time I sat down and talked to a 6-year-old, this was the topic of conversation, and that was it. Nothing after that. It's like, you know, they're all over the place. It's very back and forth. There is no cohesion. It's fine. And they introduce me and tell me the name of their stuffed rabbit, of their, like, you know, or teddy bear or whatever, like 3 different times in the space of this conversation. Because I'm going to forget the name at one point. I might say it wrong. Heaven forbid. I say the name of that stuffed rabbit wrong one time. And then they're going to be like, no, it's this. And I'm like, okay. Okay, you're right. I got it wrong. I'm the one doing most of the talking. You know, the adult is doing most of the talking. I'm going to... How do I... I can't remember how to swap the battery out. I can't remember what I pressed to tinker with the battery. Is it F? No, that's the map. Is it... It was R. Got it. Just so I can, you know, put in a fresh battery. And then we will store... I'll keep one on me just in case. But we'll store the other batteries in there. Okay. Now, I need to find rubies. Where on earth would rubies be, I wonder? Probably not where I think. Probably far. I don't know. It's not going to be down there, probably. Because we found the gel. Normally in these games, what they like to do is they're like, okay, you found this thing. That's cool. You know, use that knowledge. Keep that knowledge. And now, go venture out to, like, a new space. So there's going to be a new space where stuff is. Do I want to go back to... Where was I? I was out in, like, the... I think I was, like, north... Or, like, just south of the... Delta Station. And I saw big, scary areas and was like, nope. And I... You know... ran away. Now, I don't want to go out into the big, scary spot and, you know, be fearful. But I might have to. After I collect some more fish. For some more water. Get a couple of waters. Just for the safekeeping. And I think there's other stuff like I still can't build. Which... I mean... Okay. Okay. let's put some stuff away again as well. Put the diamond away. That away. All... You know, I'm out of salt. I'm all out of salt. Salt run, perhaps. I don't know. But I should put some water away. I don't need that many. Don't need that many. So I'm gonna stop you there, Rag. You're gonna need a prawn suit first for Ruby. I see. Which means I need... I'm gonna need to find the rest of prawn suit stuff, eh? Nailed it. Perfect. Perfect amount. Haha. Alright. So let's see. If I want more, well... Where is prawn suit then, I wonder? Guess I can go... Now, okay, so I found...
Oxygen.
Right. Thanks for the reminder, game. Now, I found a spot. So, you scanned some of it already, I believe. Yeah, we got 2 already, but it's probably not going to let me scan those again. So, I guess I could look into this thing, but that's... How deep is that, I wonder? I could look into this. Alright, apparently that's rigid. Didn't... Alright, sure. Didn't think it was, but, you know, whatever. Before I go much further, let's fix this bad boy up, shall we? The stress signal isn't deep. Yeah, we can do that. I can go, so there was a spot I found that was, like, west, that had a whole bunch of jellyfish in it, and I was like, that's creepy. But they didn't seem to hurt me. So, that's a possibility. Let's check this thing. Until I'm, like, kind of hovering above it, which looks like I am. This is a bit narrow. Let's follow the blinking things, right? Bonk. If I just follow the blinking things, it'll surely lead me to the right spot. I found it. Bonk. I like that we are hyper-saving now.
Critical.
Hello?
Crab!
In a manner of speaking. We're running out of time.
It's the crabs, everybody. You wanna go, crab?
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
Come here.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified.
We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is,
Got him.
borrowed.
It will have to do.
Well, I killed one crab. Let's scan the other one. I'm ready. I'm ready to throw down with some crabs. Those are the fake crabs, not the real crabs. The real crabs. Wait, this isn't the same planet, is it? This isn't the same planet as the first game? Is it? Wait. I thought this is a different planet. Or am I wrong in that? This is the same planet. Okay. It's just a different, different spot. This is like time after where all of a sudden they were like, oh yeah. We know what's up. And we're sending people down there, huh? Is that kind of my understanding? It's like we're sending people to go study it more. Look at the size of that cube.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped.
Warning. Sanctuary power critical.
Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Architect containment cube. I was just at the terminal. Now I can't get back on. Now it won't let me pass through the light.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace? Ah! Ah! What's happening?
It's not going in the PDA, it's going in me. They tricked me. I was tricked. Just the icy area. I was
Transfer
tricked.
complete.
How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind
Nah.
is not a component.
You
Yeah, it
sound
is.
angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Alright? Hear me out.
This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Here's the thing. If I was suddenly granted the ability to be like, hey, do you want to have like an alien intelligence that holds information, that goes well beyond your comprehension to live inside your brain for a little while and you can just talk to it and learn? I'd be like, dude, directly into the forehead. Come on, bring it on. Why would anybody not want that? Maybe I'm the weird one, but I'm out here thinking, yeah, shoot the cool AI brain directly into my forehead, and I will, I'll have a new friend, and we'll chat, and we'll talk, and we'll, converse and share theories. Though I'm gonna be, wrong about all of it. But you get my point. So is that everything here? Is that everything to do here? Ow. I'm kind of under the assumption that that is, in fact, all of it. I'm gonna mark stuff as different when it's something that it's like, hey, I've seen that before. I'm gonna make this green so I can see it better. I think yellow I see the best. Yellow I see the best, so... Make this green saying, hey, you've been here. Kind of thing, you know?
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we?
We.
How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al-An.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's
Alan.
fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race? But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you would prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes.
You act like I'm,
Fine, absolutely.
you know,
How do
hurting
we
for
get you out of my
time.
head?
I have added the information to your databank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
Wait, so it okay, now when it says it uploaded it to my databank, doesn't it just mean to, like, my brain? Doesn't it just mean, hey, we uploaded that stuff to your brain. Have fun. Because that's where it is. It can't upload to anything else. I'm not hardwired into my PDA. Did it add something? What did you do? Ah. All right. Good to know. Well, time to collect some fish for water and food. Also, probably need more salt, too, so let's be on the lookout for salt. I saw a bunch of salt north. Maybe I just go that way and we start finding that stuff.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Like, when I went north, we were finding a whole bunch of salt. Kind of just everywhere. Maybe I just go get more. Or maybe that was all just quartz and I'm misremembering. Very much a possibility. Very much a possibility. But you know what? Let's just grab just water. All the water ones on our way back. Four more? Four more. Two.
Oxygen.
Well, I found two before I made it back. found 2 water ones before I made it back. So,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
work on just getting some supplies done. Work on refilling our, you know, food and beverage locker. Not a bad way to do it. So now, okay. So now that's what it wants me to do, huh? That's kind of the point of the game. I thought I was here trying to find that person. Or maybe I am here to try to find that person. Maybe I'm doing both. I don't know. I mean, we have a, you know, ancient sentient head and voice in our head now. Again, I would welcome a, you know, primordial alien race intelligence into my brain. I think that would be really cool. Maybe I'm the odd one out. Who knows? I need salt. Little column A, little column B. Sprinkle some column C stuff. There's almost like never a reason not to just eat my plant. I need to make another indoor plant thing for the nut that we found on the Delta place. Salt time. Where do we think we're gonna find the most salt? I remember finding a bunch of salt over in, like, you know, the colder spots, so that's why I'm kind of venturing out this way. Like, see, there's some. There's some right there, too. I'm about to say, where did that one go? There's another one right over here. When life gives you lemons, remember that lemons are completely fabricated and human-made. Which means life is just being weird. Okay, looks like I have found this place before. Yeah, free titanium. But I somehow never picked that up? Huh. Alright, well. Fixed that, I suppose.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You're right, you're right. Let's go back to the truck. Back to the truck. How many salt have I found? Only like 4. I need more than that. Need more salt than that. I've got how many fish here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 fish? We need more salt. I'm just getting some, you know, little things like that, some priorities in line, as it were. If I can take care, if I can make food a non-issue, then we'll be fine. At least for a little bit. It's gonna just need to be made a non-issue for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna have an indefinite fix, but, you know, whatever. I mean, fish is the indefinite fix, but I just need a large quantity of them just stored away somewhere for when it's like, hey, Go refill. And I'll be like, you know what? You goddamn right. Oh, I thought that was some salt. It wasn't. That is, though. Yeah, I knew there was a whole bunch of salt around here. Oh. That's 10 salt. That's 10 salt right there. Might as well, cap out a little bit more, though, huh? Get a couple extra. Get a few extra by the looks of it. Oh, yeah, buddy.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's just enough. Where the hell is it? There it is. I was like, where the hell did I leave the thing? I couldn't see it.
Oxygen.
We're breathing fine now. Everything's fine. All right. Let's go take care of the food situation. Also, Toscan, if you're still there, I have a question. What would you say... I need to look at the calendar for this one. What would you say to making, like, the 20th through the 24th? Like, we change everything in the schedule to just play in the game you wanted. Like, we'll do it a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then, you know, if we have to, Friday as well. We just, like, 1 week, knock it out. So that way it's like, you know, we're not delaying. We're keeping it in spooky month. I'm on board. All right. I am on board. I am on board. We will record it. We will run, you know, extra life stuff and all that business. I don't know if I have any, like, incentives for that game as far as, like, extra life, but I'm on board to make some content if you want to do that way. So that way we're not, like, because that way we're not splitting it up so drastically that we're like, oh no, what did we do last week? Like, you know, especially in a game like that where it's like, look, we could knock that game out in a week if we, like, dedicate, you know? Or something like that. How long did people say in that game? I can't remember. Yeah, like, you know. So that way it's not taking, like, a month to play through it. It all stays inside the scary month. You know. It makes sense. Was just looking that up too? Yeah. So that way it's like, it stays inside the scary month. And we can have, you know, the fun that way. So if we dedicate a week to it, we can sit there and just be like, yeah, we're going to play this game for this week because it's spooky week or something. It's like it's the week before Halloween. Because then on the 29th, the following week, I have, like, Phasmophobia stuff and some other nonsense. So it's like, you know, if I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we just play that game, and then we use the Friday to, like, fill in the gaps. Because I'm pretty certain, I know it's only, like, most people have said it's, like, between 10 to 15 hours. And knowing me and my, like, hey, this is probably going to take longer than, you know, I think it will. Just because, you know, it's me playing it. Yeah. Have to talk food and stuff. And as for breaks. I mean, well, that's if I want to get it all out in one day. I don't know if I want to do it all in one sitting. But we could do it like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And, you know, Friday, if there's still a little bit more to do. And then we can supplement Friday with, like, more stuff. And so, that might be a good way to do it. Fit it all into the schedule. We'll record everything. Speaking of which, I need to get the files set up and ready for Pieces of Me. Oh, I have such sad news. Such sad news. Amica Games, the people who made all these fantastic scary games. What up, Safe Haven? How's it going? Boit. It's like a bite with an accent. Amica Games is only going to make one more game, I found out. Apparently, they're only going to make one more game and then they're done. He's just done making scary games like that. And I find that sad. Really? Yep. And apparently the reason, and a lot of people are like kind of bashing on him for this reason, but it's because he makes games that only take like maybe 2 hours to play through, right? And so people are essentially being able to refund the game within the Steam time frame window for refunds while still getting to beat the game. And I'm like, that's lame. Dance time. What up, Squidward? Squidward's back. That's mean. Why do that? I know. That's my thing. It's like, and no, we don't hear the music. I know. It's because I would have had to like put the restart through the whole thing into whack. I would have had to like reconnect or whatever. Anyway, I don't blame him because he's not making any money off all the games then. Well, he's not making as much as he could be. And the fact is, and I've heard some of the arguments, people on the internet are like, well, you know, make a longer game and make a better game so that way people wouldn't have to refund it. And I'm like, that is a really poor, you know, justification. And other people are like, well, I love the game, so I keep it. It's like, you are the good ones. But there are still people out there who are like, look, I only paid $5. I paid $5 whole for this game. I played it for 2 hours. It's like, are you trying to tell me that $2.50 per hour of entertainment is not value? Like, you know. I wish that if the game's playtime was under 2 hours, that they changed the refund policy for that. Personally, I think, if you make a game, put achievements into it so that way it says like, hey, you completed the game. If that achievement is met, you should not be allowed to refund the game. You know what I mean? It's like, look, yeah, you played a 1 hour experience and you paid, you know, $4 for it. I just got that notification. But if you like, you know, it's only a $4 experience, fine. But say it only costs like $2. If you get the achievement that says, hey, you beat the game, you should not be allowed to refund. I don't know. Just the economy, you know. People aren't refunding the game because it's bad. They're refunding it because they can get their money back. Exactly. I think that's what most people end up doing is like, look, you know, it's one thing if you get the game, you aren't enjoying the game, and then you do it. Either that, or the refund policy should be reflective of how long the game takes to play through. For example, some games take a lot of time to really, like, begin to understand, hey, I want to play this game, or I don't want to play this game. And so for, like, say a game takes 2 hours. If the game takes 2 hours, then the refund window should therefore only be, like, 30 minutes. Like, if you played 30 minutes or less, then you can refund it. So, whereas a game like, okay, I bought Assassin's Creed, like, Valhalla, and there's, like, 40 minutes of just cutscenes that I've been watching through, and I've played the game for, like, an hour, and I'm not sure if I'm into it yet. I know this is like you could sink 100 hours into this game. Give me some time. You know. Egg! I'm gonna get a slight PC upgrade. What are you upgrading? I'm curious. Is it RAM? Is it something fun? Is it something neat? Oh my goodness. Oh, Shenzo! What up, Raiders? What up, Shenzo? How's it going? What were you playing? I saw you were playing something. How was your stream, Shenzo? How did it go? Let me do my due diligence. Let me type it in right. Let me do my due diligence as a streamer. Welcome in, Raiders! If you don't know me, I'm Ag. I play video games, and this is Spooky Month. So I'm playing games that scare me. Namely this one. This one terrifies me. I modded from a Ryzen 3 to a slightly less shitty Ryzen 5. Ooh. It was great. I beat DK Bonanza. That game's perfect 10 out of 10. Dude, okay, Shenzo, I have not played the game yet. I have only seen people speedrun. So one of the people I watch on Twitch, he's a speedrunner, and he's been speedrunning that game. So that's all I've seen of that game is someone being like, yeah, I get 160 bananas and then I win the game. And I'm like, that's nutty. And it only takes apparently like, I think his run takes like 2.5 hours, something like that. I can't remember the exact time. It's been a minute since I've watched that one. But, so I think my experience of that thus far has been a little bit sullied. I do want to play it though one day. I'm so glad you had fun though. I'm glad it was a good game. I've been seeing you play it a bunch. Need to play more. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, it could be very quick, but there's so much more to that game. Yeah. Well, wasn't it Mario Odyssey 2 is coming out or something like that, isn't it? And so I've been seeing that a lot of people are going from Bonanza to that one, I think. Like they're gonna be, you know, switching games and priorities and the whatnot. I've just been standing here letting my food and water just burn away because, you know, I can. Ugh. Shenzo, have you played the Subnautica games? Did you enjoy them? Or are you like me and scared? Because this game puts me into a right panic at times. Come here, fish. Come here. Gimme. Can't remember if I cured all my fish or not. Yes, I played both of them. I was a bit scared, but I enjoyed both. I gotcha. See, I am the type who's like, me and oceans don't get along. You know what I mean? Like, given the choice of like, hey, would you rather, you know, go take a long swim in the ocean or stub your little toe? Me and that desk are getting acquainted real fast, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, me and ocean don't get along well. I get that. Like,
Oxygen.
at the expense of pain, I would rather pain. So, but I'm getting along pretty well. We have made quite a bit of progress. I beat the first one. I did beat the first Subnautica. So, you know. I have that under my belt. It was a very awful time. But, you know. Don't have an issue with the ocean, but I get super stressed out. Resident Evil, for example. Gotcha. Okay, so those kind of scary games, you're like, you know, bit of a panic and whatnot. Man. Okay. If you like the scary walking sims, Shenzo, I have some suggestions. We played a great one on Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Like 9.5 out of 10 scary game. 2 hours of just solid goodness. I should drink this. And the next one. And eat these fish. I should save the video game right here just in case. I need 2 more fish. Deposit these. I tried Resident Evil 2 Remake. Basically made it to the police station before I had a panic attack. Yeah. So, didn't get very far. Yeah. I mean, the Resident Evil 2 Remake is apparently really good. Oh, I should have just been eating my plants. Damn it. See, that'd be me. That's why I watch other people play them. Can handle that better. Whereas me, I love a good scary game. Like, I'll get scared, but I will be so excited to, like, go to the next spot or find the next thing in the puzzle. Like, for me, I'm in. I'm down for that bit. Should I don't know, what's my goal now? I gotta figure out what my goal for my next step is here. Alright, apologize for waiting and running, but need to get some food. Great to see you, Egg. Best of luck. You got this. Good night, Shenzo. Enjoy food, but you gotta at least share us what you're making. You gotta at least share what you're making. I have no idea what I'm gonna make, in fact. I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner after this. I need to figure that out. But thank you again, Shenzo, for the raid. Take care. Have a great night. No idea. But, you know, gotta see what is available. Touche. I also know that feeling all too well. I'm gonna go west. Okay, I'm gonna show you the thing. Oh, Soka. Hi, Soka. Take care, friends. Good night, Shinzo. Bonk. I'm gonna show you the area I found earlier. Okay? It was like uber this way. Like pretty much like due west of you. Alright. Now you guys can't hear that, but I can. Aw. Cause we haven't reconnected the bot since the PC restarted. But I got lemon. You know what? I'm not gonna let that slide. I'm going to make sure that you all hear it. If I have to hear it, then you have to hear it. I mean, this is kind of funnier. Yeah. That's the bad part. What the hell? You knocking. Ooh. Egg reacts to nothing? Egg is just scared by nothing. Well, I'm playing this game. I could be scared of something. We don't know. Yeah, I think this is where I was. Yeah, see, jellyfish. Jellyfish. Okay. What is this way? Like, what is out this path? If I stick to here, nothing scary can jump out at me. It's a lot of jellyfish, though. Bonk. I can get out and walk around here. Looks like there's something over there. Yeah, looks like there's something out that way. Oh, you guys got giant eye. Oh, that's creepy. I've never seen you guys from the top. Oh, I hate it. Oh, that's awful. I'm assuming that these things are not hostile. I don't actually know that for certain. I'm just kind of guessing. Because they haven't bothered me, you see. They haven't done anything to me. Can I give a not story spoiler? Maybe. There's so much you can do and you don't realize yet. Yeah, probably. Probably. Here, we'll go a little bit longer because, you know, I just found a spot. I just found a thing. And I want to explore said thing. Who the hell is that? Ice geyser. Looks like there's more stuff that way. Get my scanner out. Free food. Free water, free battery. Huh. Some sort of surface ore. I need to dip into the water real fast because cold. I bet I warm up real fast in here. Sure did. Pouch bulb. What? Scan the things. Run this way. I see stuff up there. Oh, wait. I gotta go that way? Hold on. Go up this way. I need you to get a pet penguin. Okay, we've seen the penguins. I know that I can find them. Question mark. I know, or I get a robot version or something to that effect. Is that right? A steam vent. Can I stand near the steam vent and warm up? Is that a thing?
There is something of significance beyond this bridge. It was important to Altera, but more important to me.
Will it help us build you a body?
I believe so, yes.
Hydraulic fluid. Words. Oh, and I'm freezing to death. I need to get in. You met Alan. I did. I did meet the Alan.
I have determined the location of some important technology. I implore you to investigate.
Will this help us build you a body?
I get that.
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Use the steam vents, and I'm not trying to hurt you.
Uploaded to PDA.
Signal location. Okay. So there's a new thing that way. Why did you make it green? I mean, I don't mind that it's green. I'm just, you know, looking at it from a perspective of like, you usually make them orange, but you made it green, and I don't know why. Let's see.
Altera facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
What? The hell's it? Pepper tree. Guys, I found peppers. I found peppers. We're gonna grow these back at home. Anemone. What do they do? They actually give quite a bit of good stuff. Actually, that's kind of cool. Aha! A place. I'm definitely gonna need to remember how to get back. Landing pad. I mean, I can clearly get in.
This is where Sam worked.
I have found something. What's a snow fox? I want a snow fox. Like an actual fox, or is this a new vehicle and that's just what we're calling it?
New blueprint synthesized.
Hover pad? Oh, I got the whole thing with that one scan? Hot damn. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, there's this nothing back here. There's nothing back here. I want a snow fox. That sounds like fun. Some sort of hover pad. Ooh. Indoor. Inside.
Sam loved working here with her spy pinglings.
Do all humans like work?
Penguins?
The lucky ones do.
Are you lucky?
I used to think I was.
Spy penguins. Spy penguins. We can make a penguin. Well, a robot one. But, you know, Sam's bed.
This must have been Sam's room. But something's not right.
Maybe it's because it's crushed. Did you ever think of that? Huh? Man, this room's just, something's a little off. Yeah, you don't say. Probably, all the stuff strewn about, the slightly crushed, you know, exterior folding in on the interior. I'm just shooting a guess. I'm gonna eat one of those. And drink a water. And eat a fish. Just to make a little bit more room, you know? Make a little bit more room. Let's venture into here. More health kits. Sure. Sure. I don't know if I need those or not. Zeta. Zeta's bed. Nerd out. Diving in too deep. Yeah. A large filtered water. Old suit. Ooh. Who is Zeta? Hello, fishies.
New blueprint synthesized.
Huzzah. Ag, this is just modern design. You wouldn't understand. I can't flip my hair like everyone else can. My hair don't really do that. It's just like Did they monetize and merchandise the first game's like tragedy? Isn't that the pod from, you know, game 1? They're like, oh yeah, that horrible tragedy where someone like landed on a planet and everything went terribly wrong, and you know. Absolutely they monetized. Why wouldn't they? Snowfox fragment. Look at that thing! Oh, that thing's cool looking. 1 of 3. Oh, damn. 1 of 3. But I need more. I need more than that. Laser cutter? Tell me more. Only get 1? Altera? Yes, they would. Capitalism. Exactly. They're like, hey, there's a terrible tragedy that happened. How do we make money off of this? We need to recoup some of those funds.
Combined with a frozen water source, water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy surface.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. Alright, so I found some stuff. There's bound to be more stuff, right? My goodness. Why do I have snow in my inventory? Throw that. Get rid of it. A free fiber mesh.
Your music's bad and you should feel bad.
Maybe I do. What do you say to that, huh? More fiber mesh. Another place. More fiber mesh. Why the fiber mesh? Oh, I already have that. Picture frame? Yes. A large filtered water. Fantastic. I have to have that. I have to have that picture. Meeting with Zeta. Okay. Kitchen. Fridge. That's probably useful. Oh, I don't actually get to go through that door? Really? I don't get to do that? Okay. Now, I got to, like, get one part of a laser cutter, but no other part of laser cutter. And I want more... I want Snow Fox. I want Snow Fox. I got that one. I got this one. Yeah, one of 3. Did get a lot of other stuff, though. Like, I'll be honest, we got lots of other... Snowstalker fur. I can make that, like, right now. How easy is that? I mean, okay, so apparently there's some sort of furry animal living on the surface that I'm gonna have to put up with. That's not intimidating at all, no siree. But then again, I'd rather fight something on the surface than, you know, down in the water. Something on the surface wants to fight? Bring it on. I'm down for that one. Well, I clearly hear something behind here. Have I found everything? Is that all of it? I don't... I do know. Then again, I don't even know where I am, so... You know. I think I'm like around here, somewhere around, I don't know. I don't know where I am. But I feel like I've found everything to be found here. I already went down this way, right? And there was a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing over here. Got it. Okay. Whole lot of nothing. I see. I see. Whoa, what? Oh. Oh. What's this down here? Alright, it's trying to kill me. Penguin fragment. Can I build that, like, right here? Or is that a thing I need to, like, put in my inventory with a remote and all that business? Oh, it's a tool. Yeah, well, that's a shame. Well, we'll have to make one later. Well, you need a fabricator. Yeah. We'll need a fabricator for it. Let's, eat one of those. We'll keep enough so that way I can plant them. Aha, steam vent for warm. Steam vent for warm.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
I could go up there, right? Hold on, yeah. Frosted sinew tree. With a name like that, I'd hate it. Well, more water, I suppose. Alright, steam vent, hit me with it. Come on. Give me the goods. Show me the money. Come on. Anytime now. I saw you going earlier. Give me the steam. Steam? Steam? Okay. Okay. It had me worried. Had me worried. Random piece of titanium right there. I mean, there's clearly something up here, so I want to venture up here. There's a ladder. There's a light stick. And a freaking chasm. It wants me to go down. It wants me to keep going down. Let me just run on this ice here real quick. Oh, what is this? Frost vase plant. I went the wrong way. Damn. Went the wrong way. There's the light stick, so let's follow the light stick, shall we? If I follow the light stick, it would never lead me astray. I'm gonna get lost. I'm so gonna get lost, aren't I? That's concerning. Frostbox. Frostbox fragment. 2 of 3. Oh, you bitch. Apparently there's another way into here. Most likely, yeah. Most likely I'm gonna get lost, and I'm gonna be scared, and I'm gonna worry, so you know what? Let's save the video game right here. Let's, That there looked like a fur beast. All right. See nothing really scannable in here, apart from the beast itself. And he seems rather irritable. You know what I mean? He seems the type that's like, you know what? I don't like people coming into my cave. To which I'm like, okay. I get it. I'ma just ease my way out of said cave. Mm-hmm. You know, it's better to avoid the bitey things. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Snow fox fragment. Snow fox fragment. I can make a snow fox. I don't know what that means, but there it is. I'm on the other side of this thing, so... Alright, so I'm apparently not allowed to jump up that small little thing. Alright, I'm gonna try to get to this thing quickly so I can warm up before it dissipates and goes away. Sweet warming steam. I just came from that way. Doesn't look like there's anything up here. It's just a bunch of inventory, or titanium that they're like, yeah, if you want some titanium, here, have some titanium. I jumped the gap, thank God. Warm up real fast. Okay, I don't think there's anything else left out here to really well, there's over here. Let's see what's over this way. I mean, you know, if you put this in my way, I'm gonna look at it. My truck is many meters away. Many, many meters. And death. Death is this way. So I'm not gonna go that way. That leads to dying. And dying bad. I don't want to. Alright, I need to get these peppers back to... base and planted before they go bad. Can't let them go bad. Otherwise, I'd have to come all the way back. You should scan it. See what it says, though. What, death? Or the big beastie thing. There might be a delay going on. Oh, let me dip into here for some warmth real quick, like. The beasts. Yeah, after I kill it, I'll scan it. How's that? How's that sound? When it's dead on the floor, I'll scan it. It scans death. May cause death. What do we want? Death. When do we want it? Oh.
Dangerous weather approaching.
God
Seek
damn it.
shelter.
Alright, time to try to find my way back, I suppose. Does this count as shelter? Sure does. We're just gonna replenish our pepper supply, shall I? Replenish my pepper supply, so that way I don't have to worry about them going bad. Ha ha ha. Sir, step over to the side. Oh wait, Squidward's trying to scan Talscan? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Talscan, what did you try to get through TSA? What did you try to get through the security channels? Hey, guys, look, I found my way out. I found my way to the truck, everybody. Hi, jellyfish. I'm glad you're just right there and I can scan you, but do you really need to be, like, right there waiting for me to come back? The answer is probably yes. Yes, he does. In fact, need to be right there waiting for me to come back. All right, there's clearly more stuff to do over there, but you know what? We got to get back. Get back. Get back to the base. We get back to the base, then we can, you know, we can always come back, follow the jellies, follow this path to here, I suppose. I mean, there's some big jellyfish. The jellyfish do frighten me a little bit, but they don't seem to be harmful, which is a good thing. Told him I wasn't taking it for the x-ray, and I'm not taking it out for you. And then he ran away. Oh my goodness. Shade! What up? Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? How was game? I saw y'all playing backroom stuff. How was backroom stuff? Wiki Ray. What up, Ham? How's it going? We're playing Subnautica Below Zero, and I am scared. So we're going back to base, and I'm gonna hide. And, you know. Yeah, that's about it. That about sums it up, actually. It's like, I'm gonna go hide away and cry like a bitch. What the hell did I hit? Well, that one was a fish. That one I know what I hit. You know what? That space was really, really close to, you know, our base here. Huh. That was not as far as I thought it might be. Interesting. Interesting. We did the back rooms. I screamed a lot. Yay. This game is less scary than the first. Also, Egg, have you played? No, I Am Not Human. I have not played that yet. I have not played that yet. I have it on my wish list. It's on my radar because it looks silly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It looks pretty good. All right, we're gonna need to build another one of these. Like this. Tasty house can? Sir, don't try to run. Ooh. Getting out the, you know, getting out the shocky stick, eh? I think you would love it. So far, it's looked like something I would definitely be all on board with. Let's eat them chilies that don't look, you know, questionable in the least bit. Nope. Combine with a snowball to create drinkable water. That's kind of cool. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. He's such a kitty. If we get to a future where my pets can have robotic limbs because, you know, stuff happens, then Kitty's getting an extra limb. Also, hang in there, everybody. Gotta have the cat poster. Cat poster is, you know, where it's at. Let's see, I need to deposit some stuff that we are running out of so much space. Have the copper. Copper's probably a better spot for that. And then you can have the cube. And I will worry about the other stuff, I guess, eventually. Like, man, I've got so much. I've got too much water now. All of a sudden, I've got too much water. How did I manage that? How did I manage to get too much water? Save the video game. Save the video game? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We've made progress today. Story has happened. Whether or not that's all good progress or not is a question for whatever, you know. Lots of progress, despite the setback. Yeah, despite the 2-hour setback that basically said, hey, suck egg. But, you know, we made it work. We made it work. It helped. It helped. Also, I'm going to set the raid up. We're going to raid timeless, by the way. It helped that coming back in, we knew exactly where to go. We're like, okay, we spent 2 hours exploring, essentially, and then we're like, okay, forget everything that just happened, forget all the stuff you had. Go here, do this, go here, do this, and just get the stuff. You know? It's like, it worked out that way, so there we go. And I'm supposing the next thing to do is go to that. So, yeah. We'll go to that next time I play. And we'll, figure out when that is, because let's see. So, because next week, we're going to do the usual Metaphor, Hollow Knight, and then Wednesday, I think we'll go back to Satisfactory, do some Satisfactory, do some stuff. That's the reward for exploring, knowing where stuff is. Mm-hmm. Touche. I think next Wednesday, we'll go back to Satisfactory, do some build stuff. And then next Friday is Sons of the Forest. We'll see if Kron and Angel can make it to that. If not, we'll come back to this. But, we have a fallback. And then the next week, surprise! Haha, it's going to be fun. Oh, the timer's about to go away. So, thanks everybody. Thank you, Shenzo. Thank you, Shade. Thank you, everybody. The timer's about to go away. Until I see you again, talk to you.